don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Hey guys, we are back for another video. So we got the exclusive here, Porsha Williams, or should I say Porsha Guobadia. Miss Porsha Railroad Guobadia has filed for divorce, y'all, against Simon. I'm just shaking my head, honey. So Porsha Williams has filed for divorce after only 15 months of marriage. Y'all, I just did a video where I walked down their relationship timeline. So they are headed down the same road as him and Fallon. If y'all recall, I just did a video where I talked about how quickly they got married and so how quickly they are headed toward divorce. So Porsha Williams has officially filed for divorce. Now, it is being reported that Porsha filed for divorce in Atlanta yesterday. So she just did this yesterday. Now, if you guys recall, I did a video earlier in which we talked about his U.S. citizenship and all of the foolery surrounding that, because the U.S. federal government is saying that they are not going to give this man a permanent U.S. citizenship status. Now, Simon went onto his social media and made all sorts of jokingly posts, basically telling us he's still having a good time and living his life to the best of his ability. Meanwhile, Porsha has filed for divorce. And as we all know, she has signed up for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, news reports are stating that that there may be some rumors circulating with regards to Porsha filing for divorce related to this man's citizenship status, but someone close to them is saying that it has nothing to do with anything with regards to his citizenship status. Okay? So, it is also being stated that the cause of their split is an ongoing matter. So, this is something that has been going on repeatedly, and we got a hunch as to what it is, but I'll talk about that after I do my further investigation. Now, Porsha is 42, Guobadia is about 59 years old. They actually got married in November 22 in a Nigerian traditional native law and custom ceremony, followed by an American ceremony in Atlanta. Now, I spoke about this in a previous video. The pair announced their engagement in May 2021. If you guys recall, he had just divorced Fallon the month before. They announced that they were engaged. Okay. And even in this report, it said that they announced that they were getting married a month after dating. Yes, we are crazy in love, right? And if you guys recall, this is the picture I have on the screen. Porsha Williams posted a selfie, and basically what she said in her selfie, she said, "I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to its fullest." And she said, "I chose happiness every morning and every night." Now, if you guys recall, Guobadia echoed Williams' sentiments, basically telling his followers that he had asked Porsha to marry him because we checked all of each other's boxes. Now, also earlier this month, Porsha just announced that she would be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, y'all, we cannot miss out on Fallon or forget about Fallon. If you guys recall, Fallon too appeared on the Real Housewives of Atlanta in one season, and then all of a sudden her and Simon were divorced after only being married for 24 months. And we saw him marry Porsha. And if you guys recall, if you don't, I'm going to bring it back to your memory. Remember this scene where Porsha is actually at Simon Guobadia's home and Fallon. This was the home that they had together, their marital property, their marital home. You can kind of see Fallon's hand around Simon's back. And just look how Porsha is gushing in his eyes, looking at him. And I always thought that it was weird, but later when they hooked up, got married, I was like, that is exactly what that was. Now, Porsha went over to this woman's house. I get it. They were not like friends, but still, you entered another woman's house, then you inboxed her husband to see if he was okay, but you were really trying to put your bid in for somebody else's husband. Okay, Porsha, you got him, you married him. And now, guess what? 15 months later, which is shorter than the marriage that he had with Fallon, only by a few months, now you are in the same position. So don't go around coveting what other people have, because guess what? Now you looking real silly in these streets. But I don't know. Porsha still has a home, because if you guys recall, the property that she had when she moved out into the property with Simon, she never sold her home. So that's why I kind of knew something was up with this marriage, because Porsha never got rid of her home. If you guys recall this picture that I have on the screen, do you guys recall when Porsha posted this? This was just a month after he finalized his divorce proceedings with Fallon. Again, Porsha announced to the world that she was engaged to a man that she stated she was only dating for a month, that she only inboxed on Instagram after learning that he was getting a divorce. I know that sounds very, very, very crazy, but here she is 15 months into a marriage from a man that she has made numerous posts saying how wonderful he is. But in month 15, she already wanted to divorce his ass. Is this adding up, guys? What am I missing here? Something just is not adding up. And now we have Porsha Williams. She's returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But now she's filed for divorce. Y'all, what's wrong with this story? This is giving a lot of things. A lot of things this story is giving. And I'm going to dig deep into what is really going on here, because they are playing in our faces. Playing in our faces for ratings, for popularity. Real Housewives of Atlanta wants to get more viewers. What is going on? But we also know, though, there's some truth to a lot of this. So the fact that Porsha Williams has filed for divorce, now that's true. We know she really did file for divorce, but there's so many speculations as to what happened. In 15 months, we're looking at Fallon's marriage. Okay, Fallon lasts for 24 months, and now we have Porsha lasting for 15 months. Okay, now let's dig into what the hell is really going on with Simon Guobadia and Porsha Railroad Williams. Okay, guys, let's get into the facts. We know Porsha Williams filed for divorce this past Thursday. We also know that Simon Guobadia has a troubled past to include credit card fraud, scamming, identity theft, all sorts of fraud. We know that to be true. We also know that he obtained illegal documentation to get into the United States of America with using a fake name. We know that to be true. We also know that prior to him marrying Porsha, that in that very same period, he was with another woman. And guys, it could be that there still is other women. The U.S. Department of the United States of America, with regards to his citizenship, has stated that this man has did any and everything within his power to obtain citizenship in the USA, including fake marriages. So, guys, there's a lot to unpack here. A lot. I need to know your thoughts and what are you thinking about this craziness? Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also make sure you enable the bell notification so you do not miss out on a video.